Hey everyone, Ron here from HEISTMAN'S Hit the Road. Welcome to our channel. In this episode, we're camping with our granddaughter Elena at the Sandy Beach Campground in beautiful New Hampshire. Join us as we dive into one of Elena's favorite adventures, geocaching. We're also taking you to the summit of Mount Washington, the highest peak in the eastern United States, and we couldn't have picked a better day for it. As always, we really appreciate you tagging along. We'll kick things off right after this short introduction. Sitting in the camper, and I heard something hit the roof pretty good. And there's branches coming down, obviously, out of this tree with the breeze blowing. But there's more on the ground. It sounded like the last one to fall, hit above my head in the camper and then bounced. So it might be that one down there, but there's some bigger ones on the ground too that weren't there when we got here. But you can see the branches that have landed and are still up here. I'll get I brought the blower up. I took the honey wagon off the ladder so I could come up here because Starlink's on the ground here. So I didn't have the honey wagon off the ladder like I normally would when I bring Starlink up here. Okay, I'm gonna blow this all down and check for damage, but I think we're good. So these sticks, parts of the branches out of the tree, you can see how big they are. That's pretty good size. I don't know if they actually hit the roof or fell back here, but they weren't here when we got here. There were no sticks back here. Didn't see any damage on the roof, which is a good thing. And there's a huge branch that looked like it peeled off that sometime in the past. It's got to be, I don't know, maybe a foot in diameter, and that would have whatever. Hope there wasn't a camper here when it happened. I'm sure you'll agree with me when I say that I know that the campgrounds do a really good job of not being responsible for any damage to your rig while you're camping at the campgrounds. So, there's no real financial or legal obligation for them to do any trimming, but reputation means a lot, right? Okay, well, I was startled, but I feel better now. What are we looking for, Elena?
Treasures.
A geocache?
Yep.
In this old cemetery? Let's look and see what the numbers say now. Hold on. 20, yeah, 20 straight. Looking at it, it's pointing kind of ahead, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Look at this gravestone. Looks like the Washington Monument. They said it's hidden behind the Washington Monument. Look around.
Oh.
You see it?
Yes. Excuse me, Rock. It's black.
Look at you. You found the geocache. Lots of good stuff in there. Yeah. I'll just put it on the ground. Is there anything good? There really isn't much good in there, is there? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll sign the log. I brought a pen. See, there's no pen in there. There should be a pen in there.
Maybe we should sell it.
That is an old melted shotgun shell, it looks like. Yeah, so, yep, that's a stretchy. Is that what you're going to take, the stretchy?
Yes.
Okay. And then we'll go back and we'll pick out something to leave. If you're going to take something, I'll sign it. Thank you. What do you think?
Yeah. Good.
Good. Let's go back to the truck. We'll get something out of the pack to leave here. You can pick it out. And then we'll leave it because you took a stretchy. Hey, come with me. We'll go out the gate. Okay, now walk on the grass. Go on, walk on the grass. I'll be right with you. Oh. Watch your steps. Are you hiding in that cow? Is that a cow seat? Is that what it is? No, no. Obviously, that's an old sawmill. Obviously hasn't been used in a long, long time. That's what that is. What you we doing, Elena? 0.15 miles down here. Well, it brought us down into this thick stuff here. Elena's waiting on the road. I didn't want her down here because there's poison ivy, of course. And it's hiding right there. Let me fish it out of there. I'll take it back out to Elena and we'll open it up and see what's inside. There's the cache. So Elena's going to look around in there and see if there's anything we want to trade for. Looks like somebody put a pen in there and broke it in half so it would fit.
What is this?
I don't know. There's some kind of...
This is supposed to be a cat.
Yeah, some kind of cards.
Oh my God, I can break this up and I can use it.
Yeah, somebody made a bracelet out of rubber bands. I don't know what that is.
It's new. It's a stamp.
It's a stamp?
Here's the didgeridoo.
That's the log. We'll sign that. And we'll have to go online and log our find.
Okay, I'm gonna take this.
You don't have to take anything, but if you want to, you have to leave something. That little froggy?
Yeah.
You're gonna leave the frog. Okay, hold on. Don't close it. I gotta sign the log. Okay, so I've got the log all signed. Gotta go put it back through the poison ivy. Okay, log's all signed. It's back where it belongs. Time to get back to the truck and use some hand sanitizer on my legs. Try to kill off any poison ivy I might have rubbed up against like that. And check for ticks. Can you see Max up there?
Yeah.
Good. Are you happy you found the geocache? Yes.
Got a bracelet.
Yes, you got that bracelet.
Now I can make it. Now I can upgrade that bracelet.
And you left a frog, right? Cool.
A frog that has some limbs. That frog has bumpy back, and his front hands were missing.
And his front hands were missing?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Weird.
I guess by now, y'all know how I feel about paying $10 a bundle for wood. So, local guy deals in wood here at Sandy Beach. I went and got a half face cord, and I went right to his house, picked it up, and I'll leave you the information in the description of this video. If you ever camp here, anywhere near Dunbarton, New Hampshire, where he is, good seasoned wood, burns well, and it's a lot better than paying by the bundle, that's for sure. So this would be 1/6 of a cord, or half of a face cord. Okay, and I've already burnt some.
Today we're going on a day trip that we took with our kids a long, long time ago. We're taking our granddaughter up to Mount Washington. It is the highest peak in northeastern United States, standing at 6,288 feet. Currently it's 64 degrees and sunny up there. Yesterday it was 47, so I'm glad for a little bit warmer. And
yep, we're taking the auto road. The only other time we went up like what Jackie said, with the boys, and we took the Cog Railroad. So we're doing the auto road this time.
that should be some interesting footage going up. You'll see it later. Are you excited to be going up to a mountain today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Do you think you're going to see lots of views? Far, far, far? Okay.
Well, there's Max. We're here. You can see that the Cog Railroad train is just getting to the top. Jackie and Elena went up ahead. I was setting up the camera. And the view up here is outstanding, of course, as it should be. A little bit foggy, hazy, I guess. There's Jackie and Elena. Loading one here, unloading one back there. We're at the summit of Mount Washington. Summit's right behind us. Great day, great views. Did you have fun, Elena?
Yep.
Excellent.
With my friend.
With your
eagle.
Do you have a name for your eagle?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Nah, yeah, no name eagle. So our site, it's not the site we were in last year, it's a different site. And we were able to get Starlink here, which is kind of rare in this park. We're in D1 currently. The hardest part about the D section is getting down in there. I actually had to toss that rock up the hill and that one because they were right in the path of my tire, trying to get over to the left or to the right here before you make that turn down the hill. I mean, I wanted to be as far to the right as possible to be able to make that turn and miss that tree. So coming out of there, I think we're going to be better because I'll be able to hug over to the left and kind of swing up into this road here, you know, and then back down around these rocks, which should give me clearance to everything. Probably have Jacki out, making sure I don't hit anything when that happens. She's down to the beach right now with Elena, so we're gonna walk on down there, straight down this road. This is the main road coming in. A lot of people keep their little boats or canoes or boards here. You can see a lot of them go out fishing. You can see how popular this beach area is. There's fishing over there at the dock. And there's a playground right over there, right down here on the beach. Swings over there. It's a nice beach. All right, we'll continue on. Leaving the beach area, come out the same road, and up on the hill is the office. So we'll walk up there, show you around a little bit. We'll walk the whole park. I might not edit in everything, but we're bugging out tomorrow, so I'm running out of time to do this. So cut off the main road. Up this little trail takes you right to the office. They've got a screened-in pavilion up here too. Last time we were here, they had live music up there. I don't know if they have since we've been here. We didn't hear it, but we weren't always here either, so. And they got a small store in there, like any other. The office is the office. Not a huge store, small store, but they're very cordial. This porch right here, this is private. That's where packages are delivered if you order anything from Amazon or anywhere else. There's the screened-in pavilion. Some cabins up here. Yesterday they were giving 4th of July wagon rides to folks, children, and they were doing snow cones here under this tent. This corner site here is an annual site, so they're here all the time when the park's open, and they've got it done up pretty good. Looks pretty comfortable. This park is old with a lot of trees, so it can get close quartered and tight maneuvering. There's that site that's very well done. Ball court here, combination. There's no net up, but you can see where they have a couple of poles for a net for tennis, I would imagine. I've never seen anybody play pickleball here anywhere. This is an open area. There are some sites. There's a road right over the hill here. There are some sites that go back up in there, but it kind of peters out back there. They're mostly annual sites back there. There's no cable television here. We do have full hookups where we're at. And right here next to the basketball/tennis courts is the dog park. There's really no shade unless you bring your own chair and sit over under the trees. But they do have a nice comfortable bench here and beautiful lilies here. Last year they offered this site up to us when we weren't happy with the site we were in because we couldn't get Starlink. And we came back and looked, and I put it in last year's video. It would be a tough sell for a fifth wheel to get back in there. So we didn't do it. Plus the fact you're not gonna get Starlink here either. This back area here, that's a nice annual site. There's a pretty Georgetown Class A up here. That's the end of this road. Like I said, it kind of peters out. So we'll take the path. There's a better view of that Georgetown. Cute little Airstream. This is the site we were in last year. We'll be in that site when we come back in a few weeks. We're here for a week. We're going to drop our granddaughter off and head to New York. They don't have a gate per se, but they have a gatehouse, and during check-in times, usually there's an employee in the house here, and you have to stop and get the information and site assignment and all that stuff. The trash dumpsters are up there. All right, and that's a maintenance storage building up there. This is an annual site. We met some folks here last year. They have a grandson that's a little younger than Elena, but they hit it off pretty good, and we've gotten to know them. They're fine people, and this is their annual site. Obviously an annual site. There's usually a lot of people having fun here when we come back. This site here too, a lot of people always having fun. Looks like they have horseshoes. 3 sets of horseshoe pits back here. Not sure how often they're used. And there's a walking path back over to our section. We'll take. The path actually goes over a little drainage ditch here. A little wooden bridge, obviously. It's not a stream, it's a drainage ditch. I'm sure there's a few mosquito eggs in there. This is almost like a double site in here. Obviously an annual. Got it set up well. Nice. D16, the Roymans. All decked out for the 4th, which was yesterday. It's a bathhouse down here. It's actually not too far from the beach. You can see the water out here, and you can walk up the beach and come out this trail here. Come right to this bathhouse if you have to do your thing. Leash and clean up after your pets. Well, I've already seen someone here with 2 very large dogs off leash. They seem to be well trained, but all it takes is one mishap. It's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Highly recommend people don't take that chance. This section, we're in C section, and these sites down here are next to the water. There's one for sale. $40K it says. We've got some outbuildings. Well, it's a nice deck and gazebo type. We are in New England. This is New Hampshire, where home prices they're up there. This place is right on the lake, and they have a little canoe launch here as well. So very nice. Well, I circled back to the beach, and Jackie and Elena have already left, so heading back to the campsite. So tomorrow we head to Maine. And, it's the day before, so I always pick up things, and I've started. There's still a lot to do, but I got plenty of time. Checkout's at noon tomorrow. Check-in up there is at noon, so I can leave anytime. But okay, that's it. That's the campground. Sandy Beach Campground in Kentucky, New Hampshire. Police the site. A couple of bottle caps, some chalk, bread clip. Look at that. A little rubber worm for fishing. And a spoon for fishing. You got 3 Nerf darts. Some kind of bracket. Plastic. And just some other scraps. So not too bad. Remember, make campgrounds clean again. MCCA Mecca. If we all do our part, we'll all have a better camping experience. Oop, and I missed it. A perfectly good, at least for an emergency use, Schwintek slide drive gear. Score. Please join us next week as we head to Thousand Trails Moody Beach Campground in the stunning coastal state of Maine. As always, Jackie and I are truly grateful for each and every one of you. We hope that you're enjoying our adventure videos just as much as we're enjoying sharing them with you. See you next week. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe. And also, click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when new material hits our channel. From Rohn and Jacki at HEISTMAN'S Hit the Road, have a great day, and thanks for watching.
Crashing waves, no shame. Flip my phone, toss it in my bag. Today's for us, no time to lag.